Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Some few hours ago, Kalonzo Musyoka called a press conference and he made some remarks. Remarks I want us to have a look here, for they are going to form the basis of our analysis and the discussion right now. Have a look at this.
This has been a heavy holiday season, and we know that our brothers and sisters who are Muslims have had a happy Eid, and after a month of fasting, and then we had Labor Day celebrations. This has been a weekend like no other, and I think that Kenyans and all the political leaders are also ready to go back to action. We are proposing as Wiper Democratic Movement, and hopefully to be joined by our friend Senator Gideon Moi within the framework of OCA. We are proposing to make a 2-3 days tour of the coast regions. We will be drumming support for presidential candidate Raila Amolo Odinga, and we will also be joined on this trip by Governor Sonko. As a matter of fact, it will be like a grand entry for Governor Sonko into Mombasa, and along with his deputy, Ali Mbogo. They've just told me that we catch up with Ali Mbogo in Voi, but Governor Sonko will start the journey with us and drive through Ukambani to Mombasa. It is hoped that we can then do a run through Mombasa. We understand there's a lot of excitement about Governor Sonko and his team, and we will then hopefully do Tononoka. I'm not quite sure they're going to confirm. This time, I think it is clear that we must do things differently in order to drive to deliver a big win for Azimio 1 Kenya.
Yes. From that short clip, Kalonzo Musyoka is saying he's starting his campaigns for Raila Amolo Odinga, and he wants to make sure Azimio candidate actually wins the presidency. That's Kalonzo Musyoka. And some few days ago, or rather weeks ago, Kalonzo Musyoka and his team were very categorical that they will not start their campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga until that day Kalonzo Musyoka will be picked as Raila Amolo Odinga's running mate. So if those earlier remarks are anything to go by, Kalonzo Musyoka is just making an about turn. He's actually making a U-turn from his earlier sentiments he made some few weeks ago. And from that short clip, Kalonzo is also insinuating as if he's going to the coast to maybe also campaign for Mike Mbuvi Sonko. So in this video, I want us to dig deep to see exactly what that means politically. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Yes, I'm seeing a Kalonzo Musyoka who is softening his stand. A Kalonzo Musyoka most definitely throwing in the towel. Kalonzo is coming to terms with the reality that his options are very, very limited. All his options are in Azimio. Whether he's picked as Raila's running mate or not, I'm seeing a Kalonzo Musyoka just throwing in the towel. A Kalonzo most definitely to stick in Azimio and to campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga. That's exactly what I'm seeing from those remarks by Kalonzo Musyoka. And Kalonzo, I've always maintained, is a politician with a very long nose. Kalonzo knows how to smell where power actually goes to. And I'm seeing Kalonzo Musyoka already. He has smelled where the next government is. And he knows that that government is an Azimio government. And if you look at the statistics that were released yesterday, actually Raila is widening his lead on his main challenger, William Ruto. I tend to believe those statistics and actually such kind of realities are the things that are making Kalonzo Musyoka to also soften his stance. That's a Kalonzo Musyoka actually now throwing in the towel. That comes out very, very clearly. And then secondly, I'm seeing a Kalonzo Musyoka who might have gotten his deal in Azimio. You know, Kalonzo has been insisting that he has to be Raila's running mate. Yes. And for those who listened to Kalonzo yesterday in Ukambani Masinga, actually Kalonzo was now calling his troops to order. He was now telling them not to insist that he must be Raila's running mate. So that can either mean Kalonzo has gotten his deal in Azimio of being a running mate, or Kalonzo Musyoka is coming to terms with the reality that he has no other option but to remain in Azimio. So in one way or the other, that might also be a sign that he has actually gotten his deal in Azimio. He might be privy to some concrete information that is going to be made Raila's running mate. That can actually inform his change of stand. Yes. And then another point, I'm seeing a Kalonzo Musyoka who is out to destabilize Azimio. Yes. I'm seeing a Kalonzo Musyoka who is just out to bring total confusion in Azimio. And I'm saying that because already Coast is predominantly ODM and predominantly Azimio. And if you look at all the top candidates angling for gubernatorial seat in Mombasa, ODM's candidate, Azimio's candidate, has very high chances of winning that seat, Mvita Member of Parliament. So I just don't understand why Kalonzo Musyoka is actually taking Sonko to Mombasa. And actually now is just going to start those campaigns with Sonko in Mombasa. So I'm seeing a Kalonzo Musyoka who might be planning behind the scenes to destabilize Azimio boat at the coast. That's also a possibility here. Because you know Sonko is a non-William Ruto sympathizer. And I know Sonko might have just joined Azimio in order to be allowed to contest. Because he knew that if maybe it was with William Ruto, the government could have actually frustrated his candidature. So I'm seeing a Sonko who just joined Azimio in order to be allowed to contest. But his heart still lies with, his heart is still with William Ruto. So Kalonzo Musyoka might actually be wrecking Azimio both from within, whether with his full knowledge or without him knowing. He might, William Ruto might be might move with Sonko to use Kalonzo Musyoka to wreck the boat from within. That also comes out very, very clearly. And then above all, I'm seeing just a confused Kalonzo Musyoka. Yes. I'm seeing a Kalonzo Musyoka who does not know what to do. At one point he's saying, I'm not going to campaign for Raila unless I'm made the running mate. The next day he's saying he's campaigning for Raila Odinga. And now Kalonzo is also still trying to bring the aspect of Oka. In fact, if you had listened to the full clip, he was actually talking of Gideon Moi also accompanying him. And then he's bringing something like Oka. So I'm seeing a Kalonzo Musyoka again, who is just out to also prove to the big boys in Azimio that he's also of age. He also has muscles. He also has teeth that can actually bite. I'm seeing those coming out very, very clearly. But above all, I'm most definitely seeing a cornered Kalonzo Musyoka. A Kalonzo Musyoka whose options are narrowing each and every day as August election approaches. That's exactly why he's making such kind of sentiments. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did indicate when we were starting, in case you've bumped here for the very first time and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans, our subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. Any other person watching us outside Kenya, kindly drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible again, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.